All right, I'm in Frenchman, Coulee. There's the feathers up there. I'm in the little camping area where a lot of climbers camp out. Not too many people here. There's a couple bathrooms over there. And it takes a Discover Pass to park in here. And there's another parking area on the other side of the feathers too. It's a little bit smaller. Also takes a Discover Pass. And I'm just gonna hike around with no particular destination in mind. Except I do wanna go up there and check the feathers out. It looks pretty awesome. You can see all the dust from people using the chalk. There's already a guy on one of those columns making his way up on the inside. You can see all of those little chalk marks in there. It's an awesome little spot. Oh, there's an anchor right there. There's a whole other area on the other side of it. Nobody in this one. It takes a Discover Pass if you're in Washington. It's the Washington State Park Pass. Pretty cool to see this firsthand. Kind of the main entrance to the place. There's some normal parking spots for regular cars. You don't want to go out and park in the camping area. There's two bathrooms. There's a little information board, which really doesn't have any information on it other than no fires after June 1st, September 30th. It's probably beyond that, actually. And then Discover Pass. Well, if you like to hike and camp, Frenchman Coulee is a great place because it's not too far from ancient lakes. There's a bunch of trails in there, and then there's quite a few trails in this area. And then down off the end of the road, which is Old Highway 10, there's a boat launch, and you can boat on the Columbia. There's some trails down there too. A whole bunch of hiking stuff in this area, and you can camp for free at Frenchman Coulee. Of course, it does get extremely crowded in the summer, and there's no fires in the summer, but it's way too hot for a fire then anyway. Oh, look at this. It's also my first time hiking out here. I've driven by it a few times, but I've never actually hiked out here. There's a pond back here. That's cool. a few of the desert wildflowers blooming. Not too many though, still kind of early. So there's a cliff right here, there's a cliff right there, and then there's a cliff right there. And then at the end of the valley, I think there's another cliff. Rock looks like dragon scales. There's a little lizard in there. It's hard to hold the camera steady, but there's a little lizard. Oh, he's moving. He went into that rock. I don't want to move the rock because it might crush him. So, oh, wait, there he is. Little tiny thing. Oh, the desert flowers are starting to bloom. Still a little bit early, but they'll be popping out real quick here. Well, made it back to the truck, and there's some people up there climbing now. There's one right there. There was somebody else on the right that just came down. Probably not showing up, but the red ropes are right there.